Welcome to Marvel Snap. Let's build your first deck. Check this out. These are the 26 starter cards that you're going to acquire in Marvel Snap after completing the tutorial. The tutorial ends at about collection level 14, and honestly that shouldn't take you too long. I'd say at most 10 to 15 minutes. So right off the hop, you have a lot of options because decks in Marvel Snap only consist of 12 cards. I'm going to break down 3 decks that I think are very viable to be competitive early on in your Marvel Snap journey. But I do want to say this first. Try building your own deck. Even if it's just your favorite characters assembled together, or a combo that you've picked up on early. Try putting your own together. It's a really fun experience. Alright, so the first deck I'm going to highlight is the On Reveal Burst deck. And as the name states, it's all about those on reveal cards and their big effects when played. On reveals don't happen immediately. They happen when the card is flipped over on its respective turn. We have a lot of on reveal cards here. For instance, Hawkeye, Star-Lord, Sentinel, Medusa, Wolfsbane, Ironheart, Jessica Jones, White Tiger, Gamora, and Odin all have on reveal abilities. So let's break it down. Alright, so here is the deck, and here's our energy curve and our power curve. So as you're going to see, there's a lot of earlier game cards. We want to get quick power outputs with cards like Star-Lord, who's going to get +3 power if you play him at the same location that your opponent plays a card, or Medusa, if she's played in the middle, she gets +2 power. But the key cards to this deck are Ironheart, White Tiger, and Odin. So Ironheart is going to give 3 other cards +2 power. Now, this doesn't stack on one card, so if you only have one other card on the field, you're only going to get 1 buff of +2 power. White Tiger is a 5-cost card with only 1 power, but she's going to add a 7 power tiger to another location, which is essentially 8 power. But the big payoff here is Odin. On reveal, activate the on reveal abilities of your other cards at this location. So essentially doubling up on their big effects. So here's what I suggest. Try and win out another location with a lot of power. But your few key cards like Ironheart, White Tiger, try to play them on their own respective location with at least 1 space open for Odin to be played on turn 6. If you can Odin on Ironheart and White Tiger, you're going to have a crazy power output on turn 6. Check out this clip of the combo in action. Alright, we're on the final turn of this match. Have a look at the Dark Dimension, which is the location on the far right. I have 2 cards hidden there. Cards here are not revealed until the game ends. Those 2 cards I have hidden are Ironheart and the White Tiger. So once they're revealed, Ironheart's going to give her power out, +2 power to my 3 cards that I have on the field right now, and White Tiger's going to shoot a tiger out. Then on top of that, I play Odin to double those effects. So check it out, this crazy power output. Ironheart comes out, +6 power. Tiger shoots out to the middle. Odin activates his ability to trigger their abilities another time, getting another +6 power and another 7 power tiger out. Now, the location on the right was tied, and then I won the left by 16, and my opponent won the mid by 3, and the tiebreaker is that 16 and 3, so I had +13 and beat him. Okay, next up we have the Ongoing Swarm. So this is all about the ongoing keyword. Ongoing is an ability that persists the entire match so long as that card isn't destroyed or silenced. A good example of this is Blue Marvel. He has the ongoing ability of giving +1 power to each of your other cards. So here we have the deck. There's a lot of early game, and the reason for this is our key card, Kazar. So Kazar reads give +1 power to all of your 1-cost cards. So what we really want to do is we want to flood the board early with all of those 1-drops to maximize on his effect. To stack that even further, we have Blue Marvel, who's going to give +1 power to all those cards as well. And to stack that even further, we have Spectrum. She has the on-reveal ability of giving ongoing cards +2 power. So our 1-drop Ant-Man, for instance, is a 1-drop. He has the ongoing ability, and he can get +3 power from his effect if there are 3 other cards at his location. All in all, you can get Ant-Man from 1 power to 8. So even though this has some weaker cards, there's a lot of power to be had dispersed amongst our board. You want to play wide across the board. Let's check out this clip. All right, so here we have Kazar and Iron Man on the far right, which is a great stack. On the left, I have 3 1-drops and the Punisher, and 2 of those cards have ongoing abilities. So I'm going to play Spectrum, who's going to give +2 power to all of our ongoing cards, which at the moment is 4 cards. That's +8 power, and Spectrum's default 5 power. That's 13 net power. But wait, there's more, because Iron Man doubles the power output at his location. So watch as Spectrum disperses the power. We get the bonus on the left, but there was a big swing at the Iron Man location because of the doubling of his effect. Iron Man and Spectrum can make for some crazy, crazy turns. And just like that, we're able to snatch up the game and get the victory. Let's check out the last deck that I have here, the Big Power Curve. So this is an interesting deck because this one features a lot of cards that don't actually have a keyword, or any effect for that matter. Those cards are Cyclops, The Thing, Abomination, and Hulk. They are just raw power for their cost. This is a much easier to pilot deck because you just have to look at the total power on your board and figure out what you have in your hand is going to win you the game. But those aren't our key cards. There's other cards in here that are a little bit more important to play, and that's like Sentinel. So Sentinel on reveal adds another Sentinel to your hand. This is an easy way to ensure that we're always going to have a steady curve and have cards to play. If we play a Sentinel on 2, but we don't have a 3-drop on turn 3, we could just play another Sentinel because it added back to our hand. Jessica Jones has the on reveal ability of getting +4 power if you don't play a card at her location. So we can play her on 4 at a random location, and then just make sure that on turn 5 we place elsewhere, and she's going to become 8 power for only 4. That's great value. And then Iron Man, just like you saw in the last clip, he can get absolutely insane, but he's even better here because we can stack the Hulk on the top of the Iron Man location directly after it, and that's a 24 power 2-card swing. And even if we don't do that, just playing Iron Man, whether we've set up a few cards, is going to give us a giant leap in power. All right, so this is a much shorter clip, but look at Nightcrawler here. You might have noticed I have him in every single one of these decks. Well, this is the reason why. He's such a versatile card. I played him on the left, and on the right there's Sanctum Sanctorum, which cards can't be played there. I'm able to move him to that location, locking it in and securing me the win in this match. But very quickly, your collection is going to continue to grow as you gain more cards from Pool 1. And that's going to last until about collection level 214. Which honestly sounds like a lot, but it's really not going to take you long at all. We're talking a couple days of playing Snap. And as you collect those cards, you're going to notice new keywords being introduced. Keywords like move and destroy. And these make for some really fun and really strong early collection decks. If you're looking for details on both these decks, check out my Snap Evolution guides. I break down a variety of decks in these categories. Oh, and then we have Jurassic Park, which was a really great series until they made one too many movies. No, but for real, this deck is really, really strong. It revolves around Devil Dinosaur. And Devil Dinosaur is a card where you get +2 power for each card in your hand. In Marvel Snap, you can only have 7 cards in your hand. That is your max hand size. But you can imagine if you get +2 for each one of those, you get +14 power, plus his default 3 power. That is 17 power for 5. And what it aims to do is you copy him with Moon Girl. Moon Girl is going to copy all of the cards in your hand. So it's an easy way to get to that max hand size, but also get 2 dinos to play in that game. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to help the new players out. Snap subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will catch you guys next time.